All right. And there's a little bit more. So the confidence interval has 9. So one has 99% confidence that the interval does actually contain the true value of the population proportion. Let's see if 8's like that. We may only get to proportions this time. We'll try to get one mean in. So clinical trials, there's a method to increase the probability of conceiving a girl. In 560 babies, 308 were girls. Used that to find a 99% confidence interval to estimate the percentage of girls born. Based on this result, does the method appear to be effective? Okay. Now they're just asking us for the interval, so we don't have to mess around with the error or anything. We just find it. It was, I already forgot, 308 out of 560. 308 out of 560. And we're wanting a 99%, right? Ooh. All right, yes. Okay. And the thing to remember, again, is that the standard deviation is square root of PQ over N. Well, I guess we should also remember the mean is P, but you probably would have guessed that. All right. So we want 99 in the middle, which means on the very end is 0.5, so 0.005 again. So 0.005. My mean is P, so let me actually find that right quick. Okay, sure. It's going to give me an error, but that's fine. Okay, so the mean is 308 over 560. And the standard deviation is square root of that times 1 minus that over 560. All right, so, and again, to do that, I did, okay, I want, if 99's in the middle, the very, very left is going to be 0.005. To get the other end, if 99's in the middle, there to the left of this right one, well, there's the 0.005 plus the 0.99, so it's going to be 0.995. So it's the same thing, equals norm inverse 0.995, and that guy's still my mean, that guy's still my standard deviation. Right. So I'm pretty sure that the actual number of girls born, according to this method, is somewhere between 49.5% and 60.4%. That's what all that means. So 496. And 0.604. Does that appear to be effective? I think it does. I mean, 0.5 is actually in the interval, but no, it doesn't. Well, I mean, it's not significantly higher, but a 55% chance of having a girl to me seems to be better than 50. But, okay. All right, let's see. Is this still proportions? Okay, so I guess we'll do one more proportion and we'll call it a day. So in a poll of 581 human resource professionals, 47.3 said body piercing and tattoos were big grooming red flags. Completes A through D below. So how many of them said that body piercings and tattoos were big grooming red flags? This is where JP would say, oh, I didn't think it would be that easy. Which we do. Yeah, well, it's 47.3% of 581, right? So equals 0.473 times 581. So 245 people or so. Or sorry, I can't read. 275 people. So 99% confidence interval. Well, we're going to do the same thing we did just a second ago. So 275 out of 581. So my mean is P, which is that divided by that. My standard deviation is square root of PQ over N, which is square root that times that. Oh no, what am I doing? Trying to get out of class and I do stupid things when I try to get out of class too quickly. Carter understands me wanting to get out of class quickly, don't you, Carter? So, norm inverse, we're still doing 99%, right? Yes. So, again, we're going 0.005, mean, standard deviation. So, and then norm inverse, 0.995, mean, and standard deviation. So between 0.420 and 527. All right. If we do this with confidence interval 80%, what changes? So 99%, that means the two tails together, 1, so they're each a half. If I have 80% in the middle, the two tails are 20 together, so they're each 10. So the bottom tail has 10% below it, right? The top tail, what percent is below the top tail?
What's below?
Yeah, because we always put what's below into norm inverse. 90. 447 to 50, right? So, which confidence interval is bigger? Yeah, the 99%. Why do you think the 99% is bigger than the 80%? Yeah, I mean, basically, if we want to be more sure, so like the 80 is we're only like 80% sure that the real proportion's in there. If we want to be 99% sure, we have to kind of buff our region. Does that make sense? So, I mean, the higher the confidence level, the bigger you're going to have to make the interval because you want. Yeah. Okay, so the 99% is bigger by 0.027, it looks like. Okay, as confidence narrows, the probability. Nope, it's confident increases. I like that one, yes. I don't know, like all the words. Oh. Oh. Okay. What's the difference between B and D?
I don't know, but I thought it would be.
Oh, sorry, it's sample versus population. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah, it should be population. I was like, I cannot see one bit of difference between the words in those two answers. Okay. Everybody have a good weekend, and we will see y'all